Larry. Gone for a moment, and suddenly she was turned into this. Who did that to her? I'll find them, and I'm going to find the culprit, and I've never felt this emotion before, but now I feel nothing else. When I find that bird,
My thoughts exactly.
Oh, God.
What?
You can read our mind.
Apparently. Unfortunately, this school is a mess. Now, we won't find anything by chasing after her shadow. I think we should try and solve both mysteries at once, whenever possible. Of course, the wall could just be there because of some natural disaster. That's about all I have to say.
We didn't need your advice from the start. You're nothing but talk anyway, mongrel.
Thanks, Yuya. We'll do our best to help.
Oh, and one other thing. You might want to talk to one in the maintenance office. Tell him I sent you.
You mean that antisocial cockatiel dandy everybody hates?
Yep, him. Don't worry, he's a good guy. He'll be able to help you. And you might find something useful in there. Well, that's it for the talky mongrel. That's you.
He saunters off toward the staircase.
What a dreadfully obnoxious man. I thought he'd never shut up.
He gave us some good advice, right? We should be grateful. Anyway, I don't think we'll find anything else here.
Indeed. Where should we head next? I doubt we would go amiss by visiting the lab, the maintenance office, or by investigating the wall outside.
Right. Let's go to the office first. Maybe this one guy will be able to help us.
The maintenance office, in other words, the repairman's shop. I doubt we'll find anything useful there.
Yuya said to go, right?
I doubt the integrity of his advice.
Jeez, is that anything to say about your own brother? You should be nicer to your family.
My family? Do you mock me? That filthy-blooded mongrel is no relation to me.
Whoa, calm down. I guess his elitism is still running business as usual. We don't have time to waste. We should hurry. The maintenance room is in the corner of the main building on the ground floor, right? Excuse us.
What is this? This doesn't look very educational.
The handyman pretty much lives in here, I think. A dove, and one more. Mr. One, hello? What are you doing here? Didn't you hear the alarm? Oh, I'm Ryota, and this is Sakuya. We got permission from our teacher to investigate the building.
Didn't you hear the alarm?
No panic, no noise, and no leaving. That's what I do here. Whoa, somehow he seems really cool.
You mean you're too lazy to go to the gymnasium?
Don't worry about me. You two go ahead and find your class there. No, we're not.
Do you mean to interfere with us? Wretched fool.
Yuya said we should ask you for help? Sakazaki Yuya?
Yes, him. We decided to honor his request by coming all the way over here. Do you intend to stop us now?
Sakuya, where the heck are your manners? Sorry, he transferred from overseas and his Japanese isn't too great. He certainly has more bark than I imagine he has bite. Very well, come in. Is that one or one?
I don't know. I've been calling him one.
Alright. What did you say you gentlemen were investigating?
2 things. The murder of Hanazawa Larry and the mysterious wall outside.
You've been in here the whole time, right? Do you know what he's talking about? Yes, I've got an idea of it from Mr. Sakazaki.
In other words, you know only what you've heard from that mongrel. Useless.
I know plenty about the school itself, though. My job is to take care of the entire campus. Maybe you know what the big gray wall outside is, then? Nope.
Useless wretch!
Sakuya, calm down. Though, I'm not sure there's anything we can learn here right now. Oh, wait. Mr. One, could we use your computer? Maybe we can find out what's going on outside. Sadly not. Everything's been cut off since this morning.
Even the telephone wires, eh? This is too thorough.
I can't think of any reason why they'd need to cut communication systems off if it were some sort of storm protection.
This has been a wild goose chase, then. A complete waste of time. Let us go, Kawada.
Wait, I have a bright and massive piece of advice for you. Bright and massive? What? If you get stuck, try the headmaster's office. I've been almost everywhere in this school, but never there. You might be able to find something out about the wall if you check in there.
Of course! The headmaster did not speak to us in person in the gym. If he was broadcasting from his office...
That he might still be there. Asking him certainly seems like the best way to get some solid information. We should try that. If you need a break later on, feel free to come back here and rest. Anyone Mr. Sakazaki sent is trustworthy. I'll get you some notes. If you find anything, you can come write it down. You never know what could happen in a situation like this, and you don't want to forget anything. Thank you, Mr. One. Very bold of you to assume that I won't forget what I need to write down on my way to go write it down. We can come back here later. For now, we should check the lab, or the wall. After those two, we can try the headmaster's office. Go to... The lab or the wall? The lab or the wall?
Alright, so what's your preference?
I kind of want to see the body.
Yeah, let's go see the body.
Let's go see the body.
Let's go see my body.
Let's go see your body. Excuse us. Well, there's a body.
Yeah.
It's always been one of the gloomier parts of the school, but today the lab is downright depressing.
Womp womp.
Hello, Kawara. Sir, thank you for being with Larry now. Of course. Sakazaki came and asked me to come right after you two left the gym. He must have gone past us. That's you.
He must have gone past us. How unfortunate.
The doctor is lining the pieces of Larry up on one of the lab benches. Oh. Must you glower at me so, Mr. Kawada? I remember his voice. I'm not glowering at you. Do you disapprove of my handling her? He gives me an evil smile. No, that's not it. I just wish we had a doctor who wasn't this malicious.
Are you finding anything, Dr. Iwamine?
Not yet, no. I only just finished assembling her. It will take some time. I will send word to you when I've finished. Perhaps you have something else to do while you wait.
Very well. We shall not interfere. Come, Kawada.
Right. Sounds like we're going to the wall.
Guess so.
Oh, Mr. Kawada. A moment, please. Yes. Allow me to give you a hint. A hint? You suspect me of foul play, do you not? In light of that, I shall leave it up to you to whether you decide to believe me or not. Anyway, I think you have missed something very important. Ah. One might say that you have forgotten something. Perhaps you should bear that in mind, You're just a little bit off, but I'm sure you'll find the answer yourself if you keep looking. Isn't it beautiful, Mr. Kawada? The sound of your life crumbling apart around you. I take it does not suit your tastes. Very well. He was rather fond of the unusual himself. A pity. He? Well then, you can handle the outside investigation, and I the internal. Good luck, Mr. Kawada. Right. Thanks, Doctor. He's definitely enjoying himself. What a psycho. What did he mean when he said I was missing something? Or maybe he was just trying to lead me astray? Better not to worry about it for the time being. What were you talking with Kawara about, Doctor? Nothing important. I was just giving him a little emotional support and encouragement. I see. That's good, then. I'm sure you'll remember not to cause any trouble for my students, Doctor. We step outside once more. The gray dome remains, blocking out the morning sky. Let's go get a closer look at it. We can't see much from over here.
Indeed.
Thanks for showing up for that one line, Sakia.
Iron, maybe? It's quite firm at any rate.
Maybe it is some sort of shelter. My phone's out of range. Maybe this wall is blocking the signal?
That seems likely. It sounds thick and dense. Trying to break a hole in it will not be practical.
Maybe there's an emergency exit or something?
We should check. We still don't know whether or not we are completely sealed in after all.
Right. Let's walk around the perimeter. Doesn't look like there are any doors or anything.
Indeed, it appears to be identical all the way around. Do you suppose it is ventilated? I can't say I fancy the prospect of suffocating under this thing without even knowing why it's here.
I'd think an emergency shelter would have some sort of airflow built in, yeah. If not, then we're in deep trouble. What are you looking at?
Up there. Is that some sort of hatchway?
He points upwards. Ah! He's right. About 20 meters up, there's a joint or something of a different color. That does look like it might lead outside. Let's go look.
Oh, I don't see any sort of latch. Can we open it by hand? Or wing? We have wings.
Yeah, maybe there's a switch or something somewhere.
It does not seem like we can do anything here now. Let us remember its location and return later.
I don't like to think about it, but if there really is such a terrible disaster out there that this is the only option, maybe it would be better to leave it shut anyway.
Indeed. Let us move on.
Oh.
Saki is being way too agreeable.
We still don't know what's going on outside. I've got enough on my mind just thinking about Larry, but I'm worried about my family outside too. I hope my mother's okay.
I suppose we've finished the first stage of the investigation now.
Yeah, we've got a better idea of the situation, I guess. The doctor's working in the lab. The gray dome covers the entire school, but for one small hatch. And we can use the maintenance office as a base. Mr. One did say...
Indeed. He suggested we visit the headmaster's office.
Yeah, it's on the first floor. Let's go. Headmaster, sir.
Are you within? We demand entry.
Rude even to the headmaster? I wonder if the doctor is the only person in the entire school who he actually respects.
No reply. Let's go in.
Wait, Sakia, that's... breaking and entering, baby!
It's locked anyways.
Oh, well, it's locked.
Bah! Where is that old geezer?
Maybe he's pretending to be out so we'll go away?
Indeed. He never was the type to walk around the campus. Or perhaps he has locked the door from the inside and plans to stay inside until the siege lets up.
Should we wait around?
We have no time for such frivolities. We shall enter this room if it means reducing the door to a miserable pile of splinters.
As opposed to a jolly pile of sprinters?
Sprinters?
Sprinters? Splinters. Huh.
Jolly pile of sprinters.
It's the headmaster's door. I don't think it'll be easy to break down.
You speak the truth. Let us ask Neneki if there isn't a key to open it from the outside.
Yeah, we can head back to the... Huh?
What is it, Kawada?
I thought I heard something.
I hear nothing. Perhaps you are imagining things.
Like something being dragged across the floor. Listen, there it is again. Behind... Huh?
Ah!
Oh no. Oh, is this us?
I hope not.
Doesn't look like us. Definitely doesn't have our jawline.
What are you talking about?
What? That thing's got a weak chin is what I'm talking about.
How do you know that we don't have a weak chin? You've never seen us.
Are you kidding me? No character that I play would have a chin so weak, alright? Look at this. Perfection. Suddenly, behind us stood a gigantic scarecrow-like creature with a rough burlap sack for a head. We're getting into the horror bits.
Second class.